Hey guys, this is Rupesh from Beebom.com, and today I'm going to talk about the absolute best Google phone of all time. Now, I'm sure some of you are wondering if I'm talking about the Pixel 4a because that's the latest Pixel phone. Yeah, that's not it. Now, probably some of you are wondering if I'm talking about the first Google Pixel because that's the phone that started the whole Pixel lineup. Yeah, I'm not talking about that either. Well, enough suspense, let me just show you. Well, I'm talking about this. Remember this phone? This is the Google Nexus 5, which in my opinion is the best Google phone of all time. The absolute quote. Anyway, there are multiple reasons why I think this is the best Google phone, so let's talk about that. Okay, so again, this is the Nexus 5 and this is a phone that I've been a big fan of, and this is probably the best-selling Google phone ever. Now, to be honest, I think Google can take a lot of inspiration from this phone right now, but I'll get to that later in this video, so stick till the end. Now, I call this the best Google phone of all time due to two things. The first is the experience and specs. See, the Nexus 5 in 2013 had cutting-edge flagship specs. 5-inch 1080p display, Snapdragon 800, the flagship chipset back then, 2GB RAM, 1632GB storage, 2300 mAh battery, but more interestingly, it had wireless charging and OIS, which wasn't even part of the Galaxy S4 or the iPhone 5s, the other flagships that year. Now, along with these great specs, there was obviously the clean and nice Google software experience, and there was just amazing community support for this phone. So the whole experience was a big reason for the fan following of the Nexus 5, but the second reason is why the phone was very popular in countries like India: the price. So take a look. The Nexus 5 was priced at $350 in the US and rupees 28,999 in India. Now you're probably thinking it was 2013, maybe this was the price of flagships back then. Well, not really. The Galaxy S4 launched in India at rupees 41,500 rupees, while the iPhone 5s arrived in India at rupees 41,900. So yeah, 40k was kind of the flagship price range, and the Nexus 5 at 29k was amazing value for money. And a lot of people bought this back in the day. I remember I wanted to buy it, but instead I settled for some Moto G, which was in my budget. Yeah, it's a sad story. Anyway, so the big question is, if the Nexus 5 was so popular in India, why did Google fail in India with all of its later phones? Well, if you look closely, all of the Nexus phones and the Pixel phones that followed after the Nexus 5 did not do well in India because of one major reason: the pricing. Let me show you. So the Nexus 5 launched at 28,999, which I've already told you, after which the Nexus 6 arrived and that was priced at rupees 44,000. So kind of a big bump. Anyway, after that, the Nexus 5X arrived, which was kind of a Nexus 5 successor, but instead of flagship specs, it came with mid-range specs and a price tag of 32,000 rupees. There was also the last Nexus alongside, the Nexus 6P, which cost 40,000 rupees. Then the Pixel lineup started. The first Google Pixel launched in India at a starting price of rupees 57,000. Yup, quite a big price bump. The Pixel 2 started at 61,000 rupees, again a big bump. Then the Pixel 3 arrived at a starting price of rupees 71,000. Yeah, I'm not saying anything. Yeah, that pricing sounds insane when you consider where we began with the Nexus 5. Lastly, there's the Pixel 3a, which was supposed to be a budget-friendly Pixel, but it was priced at an insane 39,999. So you can clearly see after the Nexus 5, the pricing of Google phones increased exponentially. This is the reason why every single phone after the Nexus 5 has failed. I mean, let's face it, all of us want to buy Google devices because even with the loopholes and flaws, they bring a software experience that's unmatched with the promise of timely updates. In fact, people have been asking Google to promise 5 years of updates to its phones, which, if it happens, will be awesome. Plus, along with the software experience, the Pixel phones have the absolute world-class camera performance. So these are the two reasons I really want to buy Pixel phones, but there's only one thing that's stopping me: the price. This is where I think the Nexus 5 was perfect. It was very balanced. Now, I know it's 2020 and Google can't really bring flagship specs at 29,000-30,000 rupees, but the least it can do is be competitive. I mean, the Pixel 4a, the latest affordable Pixel, is a phone that's pretty interesting, and I know at $350, it seems great for the US. It makes a lot of sense. But in India, it'll probably be priced at around 35-40k, and at that price, the Snapdragon 730G just won't cut it. So if Google really wants to come back in India, and let's face it, the Indian smartphone market is full of competition, they need an affordable Pixel that's actually value for money. So how about maybe a Pixel 5 Lite at around 25-30K with all of the Pixel features like the great camera, the great software experience, AMOLED, and a chipset that's actually competitive, like say the Snapdragon 765G. Now this would be a killer phone at its price, right? I mean, trust me, people want to buy phones made by Google, and if Google does launch a phone like this, the Pixel phones will regain popularity and we'll finally have a Google smartphone as popular as this iconic smartphone, the Nexus 5. But what do you think about this? Tell us in the comment section below. Also, how many of you are fans of the Google Nexus 5? Comment down below. And yeah, give this video a like if you enjoyed it and make sure to share it around. Lastly, subscribe to our channel for more amazing tech videos. Well, that's me signing off. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next one.